To help with the understanding of the basic concepts that help build a successful music video, we looked at the Andrew Goodwin theory.
One of the key aspects of this theory is that music videos demonstrate genre characteristics and conventions, and that music videos generally have a visual relationship with the lyrics.
Our music video genre was a subgenre of folk known as neo-folk. As this is a niche genre, we struggled to find any real information on it. By watching other songs by the artist Woodkid, we learned that neo-folk videos are narrative-based and often use imagery to portray a certain symbolic meaning.
For example, black and white and slow motion is often used to create a dramatic image. We use this in our music video as we use black and white throughout the majority of our music video to convey the theme of war and peace.
We portrayed this theme with the use of light and dark binary opposites to show the contrast between war and peace. We learnt this concept by understanding the theory by Levi Strauss.
For example, the shots of the soldier are in black and white, which are quite dominating with sharp contrast. A particular shot would be the low angle tilt up to the main character within the castle scene, as this shows the character's sense of power.
Another way in which we portrayed the difference between war and peace was through the use of mise-en-scene. For example, we used locations that were rather interesting and creative as we went into great detail to find the right places to film so we could create symbolic imagery.
For example, one of the scenes with a soldier, we used Deal Castle, which had a military feel to it, with the cannons. This then contrasts with the scenes of the peace character at Bodiam Castle, as this castle was more decorative with a fairy tale feel to it, reflecting her more peaceful nature.
We also used animals for a number of shots within our music video to help portray our narrative. For example, we used dogs as a means of symbolism to reflect the two sides. To do this, we used two whippets as a symbol of peace due to their elegance and general graceful appearance. To represent war, we used the German Shepherd due to their more vicious appearance.
As well as dogs, we also used the horse, as horses are not only a symbol of peace, but also power!
Another way in which we show the different sides is through the use of costume.
For example, the soldier wears typical camouflage to represent him as a soldier, and to link him to war. The peace character wears a white dress to generally create a calming appearance. This use of costume has enabled us to show the good and bad side of the characters, as they are both literal symbols of war and peace.
We also used slow motion shots within our finale of our music video with the paint fight between the two characters. The use of paint and powdered paint within the fight was to reflect the unity between the characters as the soldier breaks free from war and accepts peace.
We use slow motion shots to amplify the significance of the paint, as these shots have a dominant role within the video, so the audience is left to ponder on the message that we are trying to portray as the narrative reaches the end.
We use slow motion as we learnt from watching other neo-folk music videos that slow motion scenes are a key aspect of the genre to allow the audience to understand the symbolism used. These scenes can be linked to the audience pleasures theory, known as the uses and gratifications theory.
Our music video for the sake of emotional pleasure, as they may be moved by the depth of the symbolism used, or they could watch as a form of escapism from real life.
As well as including genre characteristics, our music video also included an intertextual reference to other music videos.
This is because the paint fight scene originally came from the music video for Green Day's American Idiot. As in the video, there's a scene which green paint bursts from the American flag to represent green peace and to rebel against war, which also links to our theme of war and peace.
When creating our music video, we felt that it was essential for us to create a relationship between the lyrics and the imagery we used. This is a convention of music videos pointed out by the Andrew Goodwin theory. We used some illustrative shots that help to describe our interpretation of the lyrics within the narrative.
For example, one of the lines is "the sun will be guiding you." We took this line as a reference between the peace character and the soldier. In this shot, the peace character can be seen in the castle, which represents how peace is the guiding light or sun of the narrative, as she guides the soldier to a life of peace.
This whole concept actually challenges conventions of real media products and the way women are represented in the media. This is because the theorist Laura Mulvey states that female characters generally slow down the narrative.
However, the female character within our music video is not passive, but instead takes control of the narrative and overpowers the male character.
Going back to the linking of lyrics, another line which was repeated several times would be "Run, boy, run." On several occasions we used shots of the characters' feet from a close-up angle as they walked. This not only linked to the lyrics but also creates movement and shows that the characters have intentions of finding each other.
Another scene from our music video to mention would be the shots from the beginning, shown in reverse and in colour for the first time. We did this as it is a visual representation of the soldier undoing all the bad in his life, and he begins to accept peace.
To conclude, we believe that we were successful in creating our music video as it provides clear links to its genre with the use of conventions and as narrative-based imagery to portray our meaning behind the song.